Hello, beautiful souls. It's Mary Rose from Psychic Soulmate. This video is a 3-card tarot reading for what we need to know right here and now. And it doesn't matter whenever you watch this because the message was intended for you regardless. That's why I'm not going to say the date. So don't get intimidated when you see when I've uploaded because it doesn't matter. You were drawn to be here and that is just the way it works. And you take what you need and you leave what you don't. That's what I always say, and I say this in every video. So it's all about sharing and receiving. So when I say share, I'm sharing and I'm actually receiving messages from my guides to give you a message that you need to know right now. Now, if something is quite not resonating at the moment, that what I'm saying to you during this reading, just visit back because you were drawn to come to watch this. So some things have to unfold in your life for the reading and the message to take effect. Okay, so the cards that I'm working with are the Light Seers Tarot. I love this deck. It's the deck that I use when I do my readings all the time. I mean, I have tons of decks, as you can see, but the one that I always just pick and I always work with is the Light Seers. I guess I just love the colors. I did an unboxing last year on my IGTV channel. You can check that out to check the cards out. Okay, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to go right into the reading. I've already dealt them and they're right here for all of us. Okay, so the first card is the Wheel, which is traditionally the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune represents transformation, things that are dramatically shifting. Like you can be at the bottom of the wheel and then all of a sudden the wheel will just turn. So that's like, you know, the laws of nature, right? And it's a cause of effect as well. Like what we do today has a lot to do with what happens to us in the future. So you got to think about that. Just what I said, what happens to you, what you do right now is going to have a cause and effect. So when I say that, what I mean by that is that look at what your circumstances are and how you are handling everything, how you are organizing, how you are managing everything. If it is with money, if it is with business, if it is with relationships, how are you handling it? Are you putting effort, energy into feeling like not loving? Are you not giving love as the way you should? Unconditional love or trust, acceptance? Or are you worried? Are you suspicious? That's what I'm saying. When you put that in the mix with love, you're automatically going to get that back. Remember that. I can't stress enough of it. When I coach my clients, I always say, you have to trust, surrender, and give the person the benefit of the doubt. Because if you don't, you're actually putting in negative energy. It's kind of like putting bad gasoline in your car. Well, nowadays the cars don't really matter, I guess. I remember back in the day, like the cars from, I guess, years ago, you had to put the best gasoline in the car so the car can run good. It really doesn't matter anymore, what I was told now. So anyways, my message is to you is to make sure that you're putting the best of what you can of yourself into it because you want the best to turn around for you, right? Now that makes, what I'm talking about is also how reacting towards something as well. Like if something triggers you, you got to know that something was there inside of you that is triggering you for how you react to it and how you need to, maybe you need to release on it because maybe something has been really stuck there. And so sometimes we think, okay, we work on ourselves, but then sometimes we think, okay, I've done that, I've fixed that, and then something just boom comes into the mix and just triggers us. So it's very important because you don't want to attract more of that. That's what I always say when I talk about road rage like that. When you're out on the road or you're like, you know, somebody cuts you off, and I've had a lot of people that do that, and they're just really negative and they start cursing you and everything. You know, the best thing to do is not to overreact, not to bury your feelings inside. And you might be feeling something, you're holding it. Oh, how dare they call me this, and how dare. You know what? You can turn it all around. I had an episode not too long ago and I just said, you know, to the guy, we were just, you know, because it was a weird parking lot. I was going into the bank and it was a weird parking lot, and how you get in, it was a drive-through coming out, and this one person had a driving instructor teaching somebody how to drive, and this person didn't know what to do, and there was a lot of traffic. This was a highway. And so going in, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take a shot and I'm just going to maneuver, because if I don't, then the person behind me is still out in traffic. So I did that, and one person just started shaking his head like, oh, good one. And I just I just smiled. I opened my window and I said, I am sorry. I apologize. It's not my fault. And I really apologize. That just brought everything, that turned everything around with him. And he said, I know this one guy did this. And like I said, I know it's crazy. It's a crazy time right now that's stressful. And I actually helped him release whatever he was going through. And I was like, I think I did something. And then I was in line at the bank machine, and everybody that was pulling in, they were like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I just said, sorry guys, you know what? This mask thing that we all have to wear and this social distancing and all this stuff is really getting to us. And so, you know what? I'm smiling at you guys. And I have to say that this is really, taking the best of us. So, and then we all just started joking around. So you can just turn things right around. That's what the wheel is. So this can mean in a lot of different ways. And when I teach tarot about like this card, it's like it can turn, and it can turn negative too. So you have the ability, this is what it's telling us. I've had a really tough week. Okay, I'm just gonna go on right to the next card. I'll tell you about it. The Star, which is inspiration. I basically read all of these cards together. Okay, so the Star is inspiration. It is bright. It is hope. It is light that is coming over. It is actually inspiring us and opening our eyes to something that maybe something is happening that you don't even realize that's actually for your highest good, but you got to look at it. Look how pretty this card is. Look at the colors of it. Okay, we got cut off because I got a phone call and it just shut off my camera. So anyway, sorry about that. If you see it, I'm cutting in to a new video. So this video, I was talking about the Star, the last video. Well, actually, it's going to be one video you're going to see anyway, so it doesn't matter. And as you can see, the colors are so bright and so beautiful. So things are going to have a way of shifting and turning right around, okay? So we've been going through a lot, and there's been the world, and the world is actually meaning that there's a lot of things that are happening that you have to go through everything, all the cycles to get to the top. So this is actually telling you, it's like kind of like the wheel, like you can see there's both a circle of life. So think about it. We are going through all of this, and there's going to be an end result, but it's how you react to it. It's important, I always say, to raise your vibration, because when you raise your vibration, you raise the vibration of the planet. And there's a lot of stuff going on. Don't get involved with the world of what other people are doing. That's why I always say, don't get involved. Like, try to keep yourself distant. It's your sphere, it's your energy, okay? And yeah, we're all wearing masks. I know everybody is on the planet, I know that. And if we do, we just have to, I smile with my eyes because I know the tension, it's uncomfortable. I mean, really, it is. So it's like an energy, like instead of getting frustrated, because it kind of can bring on more stress on us. So with saying that, you got to really know that whatever you're going through is going to pass. And, maybe you're feeling more tension. So 2020 has been a really restricting year for a lot of us. And we've gone through a lot of, if like COVID time, you can be watching this anytime, but I'm talking to the people that are watching this right now. Doesn't matter, whatever it means to you. We are going through, it's a really trying time right now. And yeah, I've lost some family members. I'm not going to get into it, but with COVID and everything, but it's a time for us all to hold hands and just be as one, right? Because we're all in this together, and this is all going to turn, and you have to know that. And I always say that. And I know some people think everything's opening up and there's still fear. So my advice to you is focus on what's here, not what's out there, okay? And we have to go through this. This is all gonna happen. This is all gonna turn around for us, okay? Yeah, I've gone through something horrible like this past week, or actually within, I would say 10 days ago. It was just horrible. It was just, I talked about it in my last video, my unboxing video, about losing Garcia, my beloved, beautiful soulmate cat. That's what I call him, my soulmate cat. He was just my, like, everything. And yeah, sadness was there. And yes, I'm still feeling the sadness. And I'm not a person to cry. I don't cry. I guess it's because of all the earth that's in my chart, I guess. I don't know. It's just how I'm wired. It's not anything to do with I'm blocked chakras or anything like that. I'm just wired that way. I'm not an emotional person, but I am I feel the pain. I'm actually very empathic. So with saying that, and when I do cry, I don't stop. I weep like a waterfall. Like, that's the way I am. And I guess it's the Scorpio too. It's the extremeness. It's like that energy that I get, or I don't know. I'm not gonna call it. I'm just gonna say it. And so when there's times I just still feel his energy, and I just start to cry. Like this morning, I just I adopted 2 kittens. Yeah. Anyways, let me just go. I heard them eating, and I was like, how polite they are. Me and Dave are saying how polite they are, because they don't bother us to feed them. They just go and they find their food and they eat, and they're quiet. All I hear is, chewing. And I just thought, wow, Garcia, before he died, he used to cry. Remember, if you guys are following me on social media, you remember when I was talking about that Garcia used to cry, and I thought it was his behavior, because we thought that he was having anxiety and being alone. Yeah, he was having being alone, because he was being told that they know when an animal is about to pass on, they know they're being visited by other spiritual beings that are telling them and helping them cross over, and giving them the advice, giving them that message. And I remember when I used to wake up to like to use the washroom, I used to see him. He used to come over to me and just stare, put his head down like that, and just look at me like this. And I just started bawling my eyes out, because it was just so hurting, and I just felt the pain of that, and I felt so much, anyways, I got it out. So I'm feeling the pain. And I know a lot of you are seeing it in my eyes and saying it to me. I have to say the truth that I don't really appreciate when I get comments like that, because I just say, okay, I don't know you, you know me, and I appreciate you're being helpful, telling me that I look burnt out, or I look tired, or I look this. I don't want to hear it. I'll just delete the comment. But I'm just saying, I'm just out of joking, really. There's just a lot of tears, yeah. So if I'm gonna look tired and if I'm gonna look sad, that's just the way it is. But I'm extremely happy, because I have this beautiful cat. Sorry, I don't want to click the microphone. These 2 beautiful beings, and I'm just hoping that they would walk in again. They do. They come in my room and they just meow. And I just would love to. I'll show them to you guys very soon. Very, very, very soon. I'll take some pictures. But my point is that sometimes we get triggered. We get triggered by the littlest things, and we have to just, not let it take it personal. The most important thing, we're all human. We're all here together. We're all, going through the same stuff. So it's important not to take things personally, especially with relationships too, because when we're in love, we expect that the person to listen to us, and then we expect them to read our minds and to know us. And it happens to the best of us. And when we're going through things, we just have to give the other person the benefit of the doubt. We have to say, maybe that person's having a bad day. You have to always listen to what's in your heart, and just I have to say that there's a lot of energies out there. So be the light, put yourself out there. And just, when I say put yourself out, you don't have to do the videos like I'm doing, but just reach out to a friend, reach out to loved ones, and just make people feel good. That's what it's all about. It's about sharing and raising our vibration, so we can live in the best world as possible. Just what the world says, to just raise the vibe. And I have to say, I'm just so grateful to my family, to my sister, my brother-in-law, my niece. They've been helping me so big time. I just can't, I'm just so grateful to them. And if they're watching this, thank you guys. I really love you guys so much, and you guys help me out so much. And to everybody that's watching this, and for everybody that has reached out to me, giving me your condolences and your kind words and all of the love. I can't tell you how much tears you've and I don't cry. I just get tears in my eyes. I cry a little bit, and I was just like, okay, back in. But it's I can't tell you how happy you guys reaching out to me. And I'm trying to get back to everybody's comments, and and like I said about the stuff about how I'm looking sad or anything like that. I'm just, what? It's not. Don't take it serious. Don't take it personal. It's just that I'm just going through a very sensitive time. You have to remember something. When somebody's going through something really sensitive, you got to be sensitive, right, to that person. And I know I'm getting the highs and the lows, so I'm just telling you a little bit with what's going on in my world. And I would just thank you guys and love you guys so much for everything, really, for being there. And Dave and I have been, I'm just so grateful to have Dave, because we are just with each other, and we are just helping each other through this. And my kittens, I was paralyzed with the pain, and they have helped me to maneuver. If you ever have a need like an animal, get yourself a pet if you can. Take care of it. Like if you're able to. Like I know you have to stay home and you have to be like, get yourself a pet to. There's nothing like getting a pet to or taking care of it. You can get fish. You can get goldfish. But when you're taking care, or plants, when you're taking care of a living creature, it just does something to you. To actually, it helps you to like clear out stuff, and it's just so healing, and that's what we're all about. We come into this world and we are here to serve and to receive, right? It's meant to go both ways, right? And so my advice to you guys is to always listen to your heart and, just let your freak flag fly. If you want to do what I'm doing, all power to you. When I say that, like, just talking and sharing and doing some lives, and if you want to pull some cards, or if you want to do something, or if you have a gift that you want to be sharing, share it, because that is helping other people. That is spreading light to other people. That makes you feel good. I feel good when I volunteer and when I give. And giving is gratitude, finding a place of gratitude. That's what I was talking about. It's all about finding that place of gratitude, because you can spiral up and you can turn everything, a bad day, into a really good day, into the star, and be in a beautiful world. So that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So do what you can, and it's not sweeping things underneath the carpet, because I'm not about that. And I'm just giving you advice just to, tomorrow's another day, and you can just live in the moment, be in the moment. That's what my message is to you. Yeah, and pretty soon coming out with Tarot at the Round Table. I hope you can be there, because it's going to be super fun. It's going to be Zoom. We're going to work with Zoom, and we are going to be interactive with you guys. And we're also going to be doing I'm going to give you guys assignments and homework and some things to do. And I'm going to do card readings with you guys and read you guys and help you figure it out, how to read tarot cards. That's what Tarot at the Round Table is. Now, if you are already on tarot energies, you're automatically in there. And if you would like to be included, if you want tarot energies and Tarot at the Round Table together, you can join now. Like you can get the course, you can get the recorded course that we did, and be included Tarot at the Round Table. We were supposed to do it August 1st, but things happened. And next month, September, we're aiming for September to do it. And so you can get it now like this, or you can get it, you can just get Tarot at the Round Table course, which is the Zoom. It's going to be your choice. So I'll talk more about that later, but right now I'm just excited about that. And yeah, so I just have to say to you guys, well, first of all, before I say that, if you're interested in getting a longer reading with me, please visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com. Okay, and until the next video, I wish you all peace, blessings, love, and light. Namaste.